What's your name?
Mary Stark.
And how would you describe your life at Shorehaven?
My life at Shorehaven is one great joy. I moved here 7 years ago, and I have never been so happy in my life.
What are some things you do here for fun? What are some opportunities that Shorehaven brings you?
Shorehaven brings me opportunities in the what is that the space that Jill does.
Life enrichment.
Life enrichment. Um, I go to TED Talks every week. I learn so much about all different kind of subjects. I belong to a book club here. I love to swim in the lake in the summer. I trek around the property for exercise. I go to a yoga class. I have friends I meet for dinner. I play cards a couple nights a week. I there really aren't enough times. There isn't enough time in the day to do everything that I want to do.
What's your name?
Glenn Keys.
And living at Shorehaven, what are some things you do for fun? What's your everyday life look like? And what are some things you do just to enrich your experience here?
My everyday experience here is exciting, I would say. If I start out the morning at coffee, 7:30 downstairs. Barry, you should join us. It's the greatest time ever. We giggle so much down there. Just total smiles for an hour. Sometimes it takes 3 hours, but that's the big part of the way I start my day. My rest of my day usually is I exercise over the exercise room, and I'm kind of a handyman type of guy, and we have two wonderful workshops here, and I spend quite a bit of time in a workshop. I'm not really a woodworker, but I like to fix stuff. So I've got a reputation now called Glenn. So I've fixed several vacuum cleaners and mixers and a lot of help people get their TVs to work. My training was in electronics, so I have some understanding, but I'm obsolete. I've been retired for 30 years, so a lot of things have changed. And the other big part of my day is coming down here for dinner. The atmosphere is just perfect. The staff is outstanding, and the chef is a true talent. And I always request Midge and I, my wife, to be seated with someone else, so that we can meet the other residents and find out about them and to brag about ourselves.
So you get to meet new people, and just, is it a great community to meet new people?
Oh my goodness, if you want to, there's the world experiences in this facility are amazing. I mean, Barry's travels, but I think Janet's been in 60 different countries, hasn't she, Mary? And yeah, you can talk, if we visit and talk, I don't care what you can talk about, somebody has input they're related to that topic. So it's a great place to meet and to discuss different situations and issues in life and talk about our family and our children.
What are some stereotypes that you think other people have on you as a senior citizen living here?
Well, I think a lot of people think once you're a senior citizen, quote, your memory disappears, and it does retard. My short-term memory isn't what it used to be, that's for sure. of course, I can remember a lot about 40 or 50 years ago. I think that we're physically disabled. We can't do much. And you see the people here that walk, that take the exercise classes, that can are involved in all the activities. Not all people, seniors, are slow and decrepit, and especially here because you're encouraged to participate and be part of the community. So that really helps you get up and get going. And I don't think there's very, well, I guess there's stereotypes here too that are kind of reclusive, that stay in their apartment, but there's an awful lot of us that are out and about every day and enjoying every minute of the day.
What are some stereotypes you think that you feel here at Shorehaven that other people think about you?
They think about me?
Or just anyone in general?
Okay. People usually think that we're a little slow in walking. Maybe our memory isn't quite what it used to be. Maybe we have ailments that bother us, but nobody else knows what they are. These are stereotypes, and they are true to a point, but there are ways to overcome them. And the ways to overcome them is to be involved in everything that you can do so you get your mind off your pains and aches or whatever it is that bothers you.
What would a message be to these people who think less of you or have these assumptions about you be?
Well, the message would be to try to be positive. It takes just as much time to be positive as it does to be negative. So I try to always be positive. The second thing is, don't worry about anything. I try not to worry about anything, absolutely nothing, because sometimes it isn't even true, or the worry doesn't even appear, and you've wasted all your energy on worrying about a grandchild, or your car, or your health, or whatever it might be. So I think being positive is one of the great things you can utilize.
A lot of people may make assumptions that senior citizens don't have dreams, they're too old to dream, they don't have aspirations in life. What would some of your dreams and aspirations be, if you have any?
Well, I would say, first I'd say I hope to wake up in the morning. That's my hope. My dreams are expectations and ideas that you can have that have no limits to the reality or what the real world is. So anything can be happening in a dream, but it's not necessarily productive or satisfactory. But my aspirations are long-term goals that you might have to be the person that you want to be. And my aspirations, I guess, would be a good scout. And I looked this up. That's how I decided what my aspirations were. Looked this up to be, and it says the scout law says that a scout is trustworthy, brave, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. So I guess in my lifetime, that's what I've tried to That's what I aspire to be, as a good citizen in the world and the community.
So, even coming up on a quite old age, you're still able to dream and have these aspirations to be the best person that you can be.
Definitely, and a smile on your face goes a long, long way. And I'm a smiler. I like to smile, and I'm a crier. I don't like to cry, but that's just part of who I am, for what I've developed myself and developed into being after 80 plus years.
A lot of people make assumptions about senior citizens that they stay put, they don't make a lot of changes. They're really set on one thing, or not set on nothing at all. I know you are taking a trip this upcoming week. How do you get out and about and experience new things as a senior citizen yourself?
Well, that's the subject I most like to talk about. Um, I have loved travel since my early years. My father introduced me to it, and the reason I like travel is that one of the reasons, every day is a new day. It's a different day. You're learning something new. You're seeing something new. You're seeing people from other countries. You're hearing other languages. You're seeing people dress differently. Um, it is so absolutely absorbing. And as far as the physical part of it, uh, there are so many. You can take a wheelchair to the gate. Uh, the attendant will help you all through security. You just have to relax. And what I do is I separate my travel to the airport into about 5 different segments. One would be going to the airport, one would be checking in, one would be getting to the gate, and one would be um, waiting for your plane to take off. So in all those times, you have uh, spaces to either read or look or listen, and in each one you can always learn something. Um,